Get out, get out.
Okay, but why
Get,
is there not a problem?
you
I
will need
am
to
a
accept you.
problem.
Get
Excuse
out
me,
of my
sir.
area of operation.
Why are
I am
there
warning
not a
you.
problem?
Get out of my
I
area of
am a
operation. Get out.
problem.
Get out. Don't say the
Why
one
are
word.
there
I am
not a
warning you.
problem?
Get out. Get out. Don't you see this as a
Nobody
cover?
else there is a
Get
problem.
out. Yes, get out. Get
Look
out.
at Kalai over there.
Don't tell me
Nobody
about
else there
Kalai.
is a
I tell you,
problem.
get out. I warning you. I remember I warn you. Get out of my area of operation. Get out. Get out. Yeah, I warning you. Okay. Yeah, I warning you. Get
I
out.
am here by the other journalists. Look, you can see them right
Get
here.
out.
He doesn't
Get
have a problem
out.
with Kewana or Curtis. He only has a problem with me.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. I'll take your coming here. Get out. I want you to get out. Get out. Get out.
Do not touch.
Get out my get out. Get
Do
out.
not touch my
Get
camera.
out. Get out. Get
Don't
out.
touch my camera.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out, I tell you. Get out.
Do
Get
not
out.
touch
Get
my
out.
camera. Okay.
Get out. Get out.
Do not touch my
Get
camera,
out, I tell
Officer
you. We're not in
JJ.
here. Get out.
Okay.
Get out. Curtis, come out there. You look like you're using you for cover. You don't care when I come out there.
Okay. I think the Tegas is going to happen. I'm going to move a little higher. Okay, that's the rubber bullets. That's the rubber bullets.
On March 19, 2025, Dominica's capital Roseau became the epicenter of civil unrest as protesters clashed with police during demonstrations against proposed electoral reform legislation. The protest, organized by the Electoral Reform Coalition (ERC) and supported by opposition parties, escalated into violence when police deployed tear gas and rubber bullets against demonstrators who had gathered on High Street and Victoria Street. Background to the protest. The demonstration was triggered by the Dominica government's move to present 3 electoral reform bills for their second and third readings in Parliament. These bills, the Electoral Commission Bill 2024, House of Assembly Elections Bill 2024, and Registration of Electors Bill 2024, were tabled late last year following recommendations from Sir Dennis Byron, former president of the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, who submitted a report on electoral reform in June 2023. However, the ERC and other parties claim that the bills submitted differed greatly from the original recommendations of Sir Byron. In light of this, opposition forces led by Dr. Thompson Fontaine of the United Workers' Party, UWP, strongly criticized the proposed legislation for lacking key provisions they deemed essential for genuine electoral reform. During a press conference on Tuesday, March 18, Fontaine called on citizens to turn out in large numbers at the Parliament building to demand more comprehensive reforms. We are here today to call upon every single Dominican who cares about democracy in Dominica should find themselves at the Parliament building, Fontaine urged at the press conference. We are fed up of these games, we are fed up of having a failed system, and we want electoral reform, one that the people of Dominica have asked for. Key concerns of protesters. The Electoral Reform Coalition articulated specific grievances about the proposed legislation, arguing that any meaningful electoral reform must include campaign finance regulations, biometric voter ID cards for voting purposes, a complete re-registration process rather than mere reconfirmation. Dr. Fontaine explained that the UWP had previously communicated these concerns to Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett, requesting a meeting that was reportedly denied. We asked for a meeting with the Prime Minister, but he refused to meet with us, claiming that he was busy traveling overseas, Fontaine stated. The opposition particularly emphasized concerns regarding the reconfirmation process versus re-registration. We have some serious concerns about that, Dr. Fontaine noted. Why are we going for reconfirmation and not re-registration? Government's preemptive response. Before the protest, Prime Minister Scarrett had already taken precautionary measures and issued warnings. On Monday, March 17, he announced he had requested assistance from the Barbados-based Regional Security System, RSS, to help maintain order during the parliamentary proceedings. I have directed the Minister of National Security to put the regional security system on alert because anybody who believes that they are going to storm Parliament or create mischief in Dominica, it will not happen, Scarrett warned during a live interview with state-owned DBS Radio. Acting Police Commissioner Davidson Valerie reinforced this position by declaring that no permission had been granted for protest action, making the gathering unlawful. He warned that organizers will be held criminally liable for any public disorder that may arise from this illegal protest action. Escalation and violence. Despite these warnings, protesters tried to assemble near the Parliament building on Wednesday morning but were kept a good distance away by police barricades. The ERC had previously assured the business community and citizens that demonstrations would be conducted in a responsible and orderly manner. However, tensions quickly escalated. According to reports, some protesters attempted to breach barriers on Victoria Street. Police responded by deploying tear gas and rubber bullets to disperse the crowd. The situation deteriorated further, with reports indicating the following: stones and tear gas canisters being thrown at police officers. Physical altercations breaking out between protesters and security forces. Police firing tear gas and rubber bullets at demonstrators. Police using unnecessary force on protesters, with one video clip displaying a glaring example of this behavior. The confrontation affected not only protesters but also nearby civilians. Reports indicated that tear gas affected a home for the elderly and a preschool in the area. Media suppression allegations. The protest also raised concerns about press freedom, with reports of journalists being prevented from documenting the events. According to one account, a police officer aggressively confronted a reporter from MO News, attempting to prevent her from capturing footage of the demonstration. Video evidence showed an officer telling the reporter to get out.
My camera. Okay.
Get out, get out.
Do not touch my
Get
camera,
out, I tell
Officer
you. We're not in
JJ.
there. Get out.
Okay.
Get out. Curtis, come out there. She look like she's using you for cover. You don't care, wanna come out there. Come out there. Yeah, come out there. She look like she's using you for cover. Get out.
And where Curtis saw I go?
Another similar incident was also captured on camera some moments later. These occurrences sparked outrage among media representatives and observers concerned about threats to press freedom. Political context and rhetoric. Prime Minister Skerrit defended the proposed bills, arguing they would strengthen the electoral process. He characterized the opposition's resistance as political mischief orchestrated by a group of men who are just trying to make themselves relevant when the people of Dominica have indicated that they are not relevant anymore. Skerrit emphasized that his administration was making history as the first to prioritize such reforms. Meanwhile, Dr. Fontaine maintained that the opposition had several options should the legislation be approved, warning that this will not be the end. This is the beginning, and so this is something we will have to fight through until we get it. Conclusion. The March 19th protest in Dominica represents the culmination of long-standing tensions over electoral reform in the country. The clash between the police and protesters highlights deep divisions regarding what constitutes meaningful democratic reform. As Parliament proceeded with debating the contested legislation, the violent confrontation which occurred simultaneously raises serious questions about civil liberties, political participation, press freedom, and the path toward electoral reform in Dominica. The use of force against protesters and reported suppression of media coverage further complicates the political landscape, potentially widening the gulf between government and opposition as the country navigates this contentious period of institutional reform. With the situation continuing to develop, the international community and regional bodies will likely monitor events closely for implications on democratic governance in the Caribbean. As the smoke clears, literally, observers wonder at the next moves by both government and opposition forces, and the potential legal ramifications of Wednesday's protest action. Meanwhile, do you think the police were right to use tear gas, rubber bullets, and excessive force on the protesters? And what do you expect opposition forces to do next? Sound off in the comments below. But just as I was about to conclude this recording, a somewhat disturbing video surfaced regarding an incident on Wednesday night at the home of Hector John, a former UWP senator in the House of Assembly. I now relay this clip without comment.
Yeah, police presently in my yard, trying to break down my house. They are in my porch right now, breaking down my door. They're trying to break down my door. I have not done anything. Police, they have two buses of a van and a police they're on my porch trying to break my door. A man have a knife trying to break in my door. In my house, they're on my porch trying to break my house. Yeah. Coming at my house at that time in the night to break my house. Just share the live. I want the entire village here and the world to know that the police on my porch trying to break down my house. The police in my house trying to break down my house. Police officers on my porch trying to break down my house. They have guns, everything on my house, trying to break down my house. They try to break down enter in my house. You can see the boss out there. Saying they have a warrant to search my house. I was in Roseau, I don't carry weapon, I don't leave weapons. Yep. You see the amount of policemen with guns in my yard. We have become a police state right now. I have not done anything. Say they come to search my house, they have a warrant for my arrest.
Is this an omen of things to come? Anyhow, that's it for now. Remember to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on this and other issues. See you in the next video.